Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading of August 20 through 26. My name is Dawn, and you're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you for being here. I got guidance this morning in my meditation to use the Archangel deck by Diana Cooper for your reading today. And basically what those Archangel cards are used for is to kind of set the energy for your reading for the week. I feel as though I'm being guided to go into a more spiritual direction with my readings. There's plenty of readers out there that do other types of readings that will maybe not touch on the same types of subjects that I plan to move into, but this is kind of the direction that I feel like I'm being guided to do. So I've already shuffled your cards. I'm going to pull your Archangel card so we can start with that, and then I'll do your normal card pull. Wow. So your Archangel is Archangel Jules, Joules. I've never heard of this Archangel before, but looking at the depiction on the card, it looks like this Archangel is an angel of the waters, which is perfect for you since you're a water sign. The message here states, align with the highest, go with the flow. So let me show you the actual picture of this angel. If you've never worked with archangels before or angels, you can call them in at any time to help you. All the various different angels have different things that they work specifically with, but they can also help all of us with our, day-to-day things that come up in our lives that we may feel that we need more energetic assistance with from the other side. And as I don't know this angel, I'm going to rely on Diana's message as to what this angel wants to share with you. Okay, so Archangel Jules, who is a magnificent blue-green color, is the divine feminine counterpart of Archangel Rokiel. They work together to gather the light brought down through the Earth Star chakra of every creature on the planet. They take it into hollow earth for the benefit of the planet and our universe. They also help the stellar gateway and the Earth Star chakras to open simultaneously. Archangel Jules is in charge of our oceans, and his etheric retreat is in the center of the Bermuda Triangle, where the great crystal of Atlantis lies. He works deep in the oceans. Among other things, he governs the alignment of the tectonic plates. So he ensures they are lubricated and directs the flow of Christ's light in the waters. Choosing this card indicates it's time for your life to flow. Ensure your 12 fifth dimensional chakras are open and active. So I don't know where you are on your evolutionary process, if you're even aware of the chakra system. The 7 chakras that are within our bodies are the energy centers that help us tap into source energy. It also helps our soul ground into our physical bodies. We utilize all those energy centers for various things through our evolutionary process. But the 12 fifth dimensional chakras, so below our feet in the ground, there is a chakra called the earth, what did he call it? The Earth Star chakra. And then above our crown, so our crown chakra is here, and above, you can't see it because my hands are going out, but above our crown chakra is our, what did he call it? So it's our Earth Star. So we got our Earth Star chakra, we've got our star chakra, our stellar star chakra, our cosmic star chakra, our galactic star chakra. Now, it makes sense to me that all of that would be aligned with the fifth dimension. I've been actually using that chakra system for a number of years, not realizing that it was actually already tapping into the fifth dimensional reality. So this is confirmation for me. So thank you for that, Diana. But the other part of that is we are going to be working more and more with those higher energies. And it's really good to ground those energies into your space. So when you sit down to do your meditations, call on those energies to help integrate those more fully into your aura and your awareness. Okay, so ensure your 12 fifth dimensional chakras are open and active. Ask Archangel Joel to anchor them into the oceans, which are a vast reservoir of Christ-like and psychic energy. When you do this, the light of your higher self is added to the waters, and you can draw up the wisdom of the waters into your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Then tune into the Bermuda Triangle to access the great crystal of Atlantis. Mentally connect with this, and the sacred information and gifts that you need will come to you the moment you are ready for them. Simply hold the intention and it will happen. When your life flows, everything happens easily and fluidly. You move with the currents and are assisted on your journey. Do your part now, and the universe will support you. What an amazing card is that? I love that information. I didn't know about that archangel. That is not one of the archangels that I've typically worked with. So it's very nice that that energy is here for us today. Also, I wanted to let you know that I also work with these energetic sprays. A lady in the UK by the name of Amanda Ellis creates these sprays. I've been using these sprays for the past 4, 5, 6 years maybe. And the one that I felt I wanted to use today specifically for the readings that I'm creating today is the one from Archangel Metatron, and it is called the Rainbow Ray. And this is what the spray looks like. It has essential oils. It has crystals in here that are associated with this, because everything is energy and everything is frequency. You know, if you get everything down to like the nitty gritty as to all this, what we're made of, right? This specific spray is to help with upgrading and expanding. And so I used this spray as I sat down to do my meditations for this specific reading. So this energy is infused in this, which is kind of like light codes for you to help you boost and move up as well. So I hope you can tap into that beautiful energy that is within that. All right, so now I'm going to pull your cards. Okay, so we start off with the Justice, the Death card. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Death is okay. Three of Swords, which that one looks a little bit messy. But then you have the Ten of Cups. Well, this is interesting. So your first two cards are major arcana cards, and the next three cards are pip cards or the minor arcana. So the major arcana cards are the cards that I always say are divinely guided. These are the things that your soul has set up for you to go through, the experiences that you are living, so that you can get the experiences that your soul wants you to experience. And we're going to start off with this Justice card. So if you look at the Justice card, this is my favorite deck, by the way. And I was going to use another deck, but I got the message, no, use this smaller deck. So that's what I'm doing. The Justice card is about truth and you being on the right path. So right off the bat, you're getting confirmation that what you are doing how you're progressing is exactly where you need to be. Okay, so you're getting this confirmation. This card is also about a truth being revealed. And if you look really closely at the symbology on this card, there he's holding a set of scales, right? He is about truth and justice, and he's about discovering truths. He's also about fairness and honesty. Okay, so that's what this energy is tapping into. So this next week is going to be one where you're going to really utilize this energy of this card by saying just align with your highest, because the truths will be revealed to you. Okay. And the other thing about this card is talking to us about balancing the dark and the light. We all have the dark within us. We are creator beings. That's what we are as humans. We have all kinds of really interesting things within us. So we create and we destroy all the time, right? That's part of our lessons and part of our process. So this is just telling you that do the best that you can to ground this week and see where that darkness comes in and possibly asks you to take a look at that. So the Death card is your next card. And people see this card and they immediately think, oh gosh, somebody's going to die. And I'm just going to let you know that in my experience of doing tarot, that death is rarely sudden. I mean, it does happen. I mean, there's accidents all the time. And look what happened in Maui, right? Those people didn't have any idea that was coming. But for the most part, death is rarely sudden. And most of the time, death happens over a period of time. As this is a major arcana card, this is also about transitioning and transformation. And this card is about something ending for you. Okay, this is some kind of an ending that's kind of dead, done, and over. And you are being asked to gather the information from the lessons for whatever this represents to you, this death represents to you. And give yourself the permission to let go of the old patterns and your old belief systems and allow yourself to look at things with a new set of eyes, okay? Because this is also a new beginning. So anytime anything ends, something new begins. Even if it's a painful release, there's something to be learned from this. Okay. Now, the interesting thing is our next card is this Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords in this reading, this is your obstacles card. It could very well be that some of you do have someone that you love very dearly that is passing or has just passed, or you have been working through the energy of a death of someone that who is very close to you. Because this, this card shows you this heart is being stabbed by these three swords. So what this represents is difficulty, right? After this, whatever this big change is for you. However, since this is in your obstacles, it doesn't necessarily mean what this card would normally represent. It could represent not accepting a loss of some kind. It also could represent that if you've had a loss that is still you're processing through, it's saying that you may be stuck in a state of grief and sadness. And the other part of it is saying is nurture your heart. I was going to get there. Nurture your heart and bring in the light, especially this next week. Because if you are feeling these deeper emotions where it's really difficult for you to process because you're being triggered, or you see a news story and it hits very close to home, you've also got this archangel that you can work with that is here, that's ready and willing to help you with that healing process. Okay. So always remember that you can call on that energy, and that energy will help get you through. Right? Yes. Okay. Your next card is a beautiful card. So even though you may be processing some stuff that is a difficult transition for some, the other thing about the death card is that if you know that something's coming in for you that you're going to be transitioning through, you can kind of make that choice as to allowing that energy to come through with grace, right? And with ease, so that you don't have to feel every nuance of having your heart ripped out of your, body. So that's another thing that you can tap into. But this 10 of Cups, this is all about connected hearts. This is a positive, beautiful card, because this card is talking about your heart opening and expanding. This is about very strong family ties. Excuse me. This is about family unity and joy. This could be a card about relationships and love. So that may be coming in for you, or you may be tapping into the resources of family and the energy of your, connected ones who you love very much. But it's also a choice, just like everything in life is a choice. This is a choice for you to make the decision that you're going to be happy, right? So this is a choice about happiness. So this is a very strong, positive card. So when I look at the three of them, like, yes, there's going to be some kind of a transition of some kind. Doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a death of a person. It could be a death of somebody that you don't even know, that you learn about, right? That hurts your heart because it brings up those old feelings that when we have a loss like that, many times we feel like we're punched in the gut, right? And we just can't function. I've had this in my own life where all you can do is just get through your days, however you can get through them. But this is an opportunity, because of this card, this is an opportunity to do some additional healing, to allow some of that energy to come up, and for you to be able to find a place of balance and a place for you to be able to go with this flow. So basically the message is align with your higher self and go with the flow. And if you've got to feel all these emotions, you've got divine guidance and inspiration, and these angels will hold you through that process. But in the long run, you're going to have this 10 of Cups that is reassuring you that the light is there, that the love is there. Okay. This last card is the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is typically a card of conflict. And as you can see, these guys are kind of banging with one another. They've got their wands out and they're just chaotic. And this is a card of training. Okay. This is usually a card of conflict and competition. But this is people actually in the learning phase of how they're learning how to fight, basically. And so what this card is saying is, don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your process to anyone else that you know. Own your process. Accept whatever that process may be. Forgive yourself if you feel like you've just really dwelling right into this deeper energy of heartache, because what you're going through, when you go through difficulties like that, those are our biggest lessons. If we were just blissed out all the time and we were just happy-go-lucky and nothing ever happened to us, what would we learn from that? Like, I feel like sometimes our biggest challenges in life are the biggest lessons where we're able to grow the most. So I hope this message has helped you. I feel as though this is an amazing message, an amazing reading for you. I am just so excited about this angel who's willing to work with you, a new angel that I've never heard of before, but that taps into your water energy. I mean, I couldn't have picked this card any better myself, which I just left it up to spirit as to what was going to be the best for you as I was doing my shuffling. So I hope you have an amazing week. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to our next discussion, and I hope you have an amazing week.